All right, so if you're looking to start and grow your detailing business, check this question out. Detailer asks, did you ever get a loan or grant to start your detailing business? So, a lot of detailers think that our industry, there's a lot of startup costs to it. Now, in any industry, any business, when you take things to the extreme, of course, there could be a lot of things that you need in order to actually get started, right? So you might need a lot of capital, a lot of money to actually get things started. But if you're strategic about what you're doing and how you go about things, you don't need to go out, and you really shouldn't go out and get a loan or a or a grant, which I've never seen someone get a grant for detailing personally, to get a loan or a credit line to start your detailing business, because you can start very low cost if that's what you're looking to get. If you want to take things to the extreme, and let's say you wanted to start a startup with something technology wise integrated with detailing, and you went to Silicon Valley and you raised $5 million in capital, and that's a completely different setup, because it's just a completely different ballgame if you're taking things to the extreme, right? As opposed to us detailers that can really start with very, very little tools and products, and we can literally start making money tomorrow with what we have. So I did not get a grant or a loan. I did go into debt, which I would argue against. Like, I spent a lot of money. Is that the question? Yeah, I spent a lot of money on on tools and products. I think I came up with like $2,000 or $2,500 worth of tools and products. And that was just for no reason. Like, that was stupid. Like, that was unnecessary. I could have started with just $300, and then within 30 days made $500, and then put that $200 back into the business, buy more tools and products, and just keep on circulating that process. So if it goes back to your goals. If you're looking to out the gate make $5 million a year, and you guys are trying to be national, and you're gonna go and raise capital, yeah, you're gonna need a lot of money. But most of us, I'd say 99.999% of us, aren't going to do that. So if you're just trying to start a business as a side hustle, a small side business, and gradually work it up, you don't need a loan or to go into debt. If you have nothing but you have a part-time job, save a few $100s, invest in the most basic tools and products, go out and just start taking action with what you have and make money, and then keep on reinvesting that money into tools and products. When I started, again, I spent $2,000, just say $2,000 on tools and products. I could have spent $400 on tools and products and been absolutely fine, because all those tools and products that I did buy, around 80% just sat on the shelf. One, I didn't have any customers starting off, so I had no use for those tools and products. Two, I was buying all those things off of assumptions of what I may run into because I had no customers. And three, once I actually started getting a few customers here and there, I didn't need 80% of those tools and products. So, be strategic about what you're doing, set your goals out, see what you really need to get started, which is usually a lot less than what you think, and then get the ball rolling like that. But you don't need to pull out a loan. I definitely advise against that, just because you're not gonna have any customers. Like, you're gonna have this loan of like 20, 25, 30, 45, $50,000, and your interest and how long you're gonna pay back. And that's just like a big, that's a big burden to put over your shoulders right out of the gate, with you not really knowing much about running a business and generating customers. And just because you have money doesn't mean you're going to be any more successful. There are, at this point, dozens and dozens, and if not hundreds of startups that have raised millions and millions of dollars in capital from investors, only to go out of business 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. So just because you have a lot of money, let's say, right, doesn't mean you're going to be any more successful. There's plenty of startups that have had millions of dollars in funding, and they go belly up, and then a smaller competitor that's a lot more frugal, that's a lot more restricted on capital, is able to strive for many years to come, because they just have to battle it out differently than the big dog that has a lot more money to play with. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, feedback in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next one.